guys, welcome back. Today is my 12-week pregnancy update. If you are new here, my name is Linny and I have been filming weekly pregnancy updates. My husband and I conceived this baby through IVF. Our daughter is also a little IVF miracle. It was a long road to get to her and a long road to get to this baby. So this was actually our 4th round of IVF and it finally worked. So let me share with you what's been going on this week. So today I am exactly 12 weeks pregnant. This week, baby is the size of a plum, a lime, a ripe apricot, a plum, a cupcake, and a hacky sack. I love the hacky sack one. Where are my 90s babies at? The cupcake, I guess, it seems a little big to me. Maybe the smaller cupcakes? I don't know. Weight gain. I gained another pound this week. That seems to be how my first trimester is going. I've pretty much gained a pound a week. Now, I guess it hasn't quite been a pound a week. I have gained a total of 8 pounds so far, which is a lot. But I'm gonna say that I don't crave anything healthy, and the nausea, if I do not keep a full stomach, I just constantly feel nauseous. So we'll see. I'm hoping going into my 2nd trimester, I'm able to get back on my normal diet and start working out more. So I will say that too. I was on a very strict regimen before conceiving. And I've completely just fallen out of that. So we'll see. My symptoms this week. So my symptoms are definitely letting up. But I will say, when I was 11 weeks and 5 days, I think that is the most nauseous that I may have felt this entire pregnancy so far. And then yesterday, when I was 11 weeks and 6 days, that was the best that I have felt so far. So we'll see. I think I'm kind of figuring out too that the nausea goes hand in hand with how I sleep. So if I don't get a good night's sleep, I am almost always more nauseous the next day. And if I get a really good night's sleep, like I did when I was 11 weeks and 6 days, I don't feel nauseous at all. But other than the nausea, my boobs and my nipples really are not sore anymore. Still having dizziness. The constipation has definitely let up a lot. So that's been really nice too. I think in my last update, I was breaking out like crazy. That somewhat has calmed down this week as well. Cravings. So I have not really had any cravings that I can think of this week. Nothing that I really wanted. Other than, I will say, I guess I have had one craving, and it's coffee. It has come back really strong. I have not had it at all throughout this whole pregnancy. Actually, I haven't had it all year. I completely cut coffee out of my diet when I was working towards our next IVF cycle. So I have not had coffee in almost 5 months now. So it's been a long time and I am craving it. I could go for a Starbucks drink really bad, but we'll see. I'm almost to my 2nd trimester, so I'm going to try to hold off until at least my 2nd trimester. My sleep has been pretty bad. It's been bad this whole time, I feel like. I have a hard time falling asleep, and I have a hard time staying asleep. And like I mentioned, I feel like the sleep and the nausea kind of are going hand in hand. So I've had a lot more nauseous days than I have good days. The other thing is, I'm wondering now if I should get a pregnancy pillow. I have yet to purchase one. I've looked at them several times and I just cannot decide which one to get. So if you guys have any recommendations on a good pregnancy pillow, please leave it in the comments below. I had one with my daughter that I just hated, so I ended up throwing it away after I was done using it. But so far this pregnancy, I've just been putting a pillow in between my legs. And it's helped, but I think that maybe getting an actual pregnancy pillow could help with my sleep. Gender guess. I am still going with boy, though my daughter, I believe, strongly thinks that it's going to be a girl. And because she is constantly referring to baby as a she or as baby's sister, it's kind of swaying my thoughts a little bit. I still think boy, but I've caught myself a couple times now when I'm talking to my daughter calling baby a she or a girl, or so I don't know. I guess it's 50-50. Stretch marks. So this is interesting because with my daughter, I did not get any stretch marks until I was 36 weeks pregnant with her. And I was huge when I was pregnant with her. And I just feel like there was no way around them. I was so big. I am somewhat a petite person. My daughter was 8.5 pounds, 21.25 inches long. She was a pretty big baby for me. And I was literally stretched. Like, I don't think I could be stretched more. I actually got an umbilical hernia from being stretched so much. But now that my belly is starting to stretch a little bit, I feel like I'm noticing the stretch marks more than I was before. And I'm questioning if some of them are new or if I just did not notice them as much when my skin was, I guess, looser. And now it's being pulled a little bit tighter and I'm seeing them more. There's one in particular, like right above my belly button, that I'm just not sure that I had before. I am currently applying lotion and oil like crazy, which I did with my daughter as well. I feel like I applied it way more frequently with my daughter with my first pregnancy, and I still got stretch marks. And nobody in my family has stretch marks from pregnancy, so I know they say it's hereditary, but I don't know. I feel like it's really early for me to be getting new stretch marks. Movement. So this is so fun because I am almost 100% positive. I feel like I should say that I'm 100% positive at this point I have felt baby move. Last night, when I was 11 weeks, 6 days I would have been, because today I'm exactly 12 weeks. I was laying down, getting ready for bed, and I distinctly felt baby kick. I know it was baby kick. There's really no other feeling like it. I feel like gas or like tummy rumbling and stuff like that is just a completely different feeling than when you feel baby kick. And then I feel like I felt it a few more times this morning. And every time I felt it, I just think that is baby. Last night I for sure was like, I just felt baby kick. And I said to my husband, that was a really good kick. I just felt the baby kick. It was a really good kick. I don't know if the baby rolled over or what it was doing in there, but it was a very distinctive baby movement. So I am 12 weeks and I'm like 99% sure that I am feeling baby move. So there you have it. Maternity clothes. Yes, I have been in maternity clothes. Again, I think I say this every video. My bottom half is all maternity. This is not maternity shirt. I can still wear my normal shirts. I probably will be able to wear the shirts that are pretty stretchy throughout my pregnancy that aren't maternity, but pants wise, bottom half, anything below the belt is all maternity. Best moment of the week. So I would definitely say last night feeling baby kick is up there with probably the best moment of the week. But aside from that, I've had a pretty good week. Like I said, the one day when I was feeling really good, I got a ton of stuff done, which this was yesterday too. Yesterday was just a good day all around. I wasn't nauseous. I felt really good. I felt accomplished. I got a ton of stuff done. I was able to do a lot more with my daughter, like get up and play and run around and dance with her. So that, it honestly, it made me feel much happier and much better given the circumstances we're still living in. But that's aside the point. Worst moment of the week. The nausea that I experienced, that was terrible. I don't know how women that are like throwing up nauseous every single day survive, because I have not puked at all so far, thank goodness. But I have been pretty nauseous, and it's terrible. It's really bad. I feel for you if you're nauseous. It's rough. Miss anything? Well, there's a lot that I miss, but yes, I'm craving coffee, and I'm missing coffee, and I want it really, really bad. Anything make you sick or queasy? Honestly, like the sponge in the sink has made me feel nauseous a few times this week, and it's a fairly new sponge, but the smell of it is disgusting. That's the only thing really that has made me feel sick or queasy. What are you looking forward to? I have my 12-week ultrasound on Monday, so I will be 12 weeks in 3 days, and I could not be more excited. I cannot wait to see baby. This ultrasound is where they do the nuchal translucency testing, where they measure baby's neck, and it can give you the percentage of like Down syndrome, spina bifida, things like that, I believe. I'm not 100% sure, but I believe that's what it's for. So we're having that done, and I'm just so excited. I will have to go alone. I will wear a face mask. I will take the proper precautions and wash my hands like crazy, but I just can't wait to see baby. Rings on or off? They are still on. Belly button in or out? It is, it looks like it's starting to pop out, honestly. I would say more so after I eat, and maybe it's the umbilical hernia that I mentioned earlier, which I guess I should throw out there now, that it's been bothering me a little bit, so I'm kind of worried about what's going to happen as this pregnancy moves further along and I get bigger. I can push it back in, which I know is a good thing, so it's not like stuck, but it's definitely more painful sometimes. I would say more so at night after I eat dinner. It becomes a little more painful. I'll show you guys. It's not pretty. Moody or happy? This pregnancy has been a roller coaster of emotions for me. And I feel like this week has been, because there's been a lot of changes going on this week in the world. In Ohio, they announced that they are possibly going to start reopening things on May 1st. So it makes me nervous, but excited at the same time, because I will be opening my business as soon as they allow us to, taking all the proper precautions, obviously, but it just gives me a lot of stress and anxiety. I've had a lot of happy moments this week. I have had, I guess, moody. I've definitely been moody, but I would say I've been more happy. So, yeah. All right, let's do that bump shot. So here we go with my shirt down. I feel like you can kind of already see my belly button poking out. It's not my whole belly button, it's just where the hernia is. I will show you. But here it is with my shirt up. It's definitely getting bigger. It definitely from my 5-week update has definitely grown. And here it is from the front. And here is my hernia. So the hernia is actually right here where it's like sticking out at the top. So I guess my actual belly button is not sticking out. These are the beautiful piercings that I had, that I took out with my daughter and have never put back in. But you can see the holes are still there. And I can actually push this in and I feel it like pop in, which is disgusting. So it's definitely a hernia. It definitely is probably going to need repaired after this, but there you have it. So that wraps up my 12-week pregnancy update. I hope that you guys enjoyed it. If you did, please make sure you give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to let me know best pregnancy pillow recommendations in the comments, please. And I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.